Baby. Enjoy this great game.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. This is Eric, and today we got some breaking news, especially if you're a Giants fan, which if you haven't noticed, I am, and the Giants are bringing back a couple of starting pitchers, and the Giants obviously need to do something with that rotation after last season. Pretty much the entire rotation except Logan Webb were going to be free agents. So the Giants have already now signed two of those guys to come back. And one of them is Anthony Desclafani, $36 million 3-year contract. At first I saw $36 million. I was like, what? Oh, 3 years, not just 1 year. Well, that's even better. 3 years, so that's $12 million a year if my math is correct. And this is not bad. So Anthony Desclafani is going to be back. The Giants, obviously, 107 wins was in large part thanks to Desclafani, who was really good, especially earlier in the year. Now, he did struggle against the Dodgers for whatever reason, but he ended up being 13-7, 3.17 ERA over 167.2 innings, and he was just awesome for the Giants. You know, getting him from the Reds, he was like a fourth or fifth starter over there. He was good, but and I was happy when the Giants signed him, but I had no clue he was going to be so awesome. And it just every time he went out there, again, except for against the Dodgers for a while there, he was awesome. And I'm so happy to have him back. And he's going to be back in that rotation possibly for the next 3 years, hopefully, if everything goes as planned. San Francisco's desire to jump into the pitching market comes as a potential December 2nd lockout approaches and a finite amount of rotation-worthy pitchers pitching continues to come off the board. Already, Justin Verlander is signed. Noah Syndergaard signed with the Angels. Eduardo Rodriguez has signed. Andrew Heaney to Los Angeles with the Dodgers. And next week could see Cobb, Steven Matz, John Gray, and Corey Kluber find deals. So obviously there's still Max Scherzer, Robbie Ray, Kevin Gausman is out there, Marcus Stroman is out there, and it looks like they could wait until after the lockout to sign. After the Desclafani signing, the Giants' projected payrolls are around $100 million, giving them significant flexibility to pursue big and small dollar agents alike, free agents alike, as they try to strengthen their lineup, put together a rotation behind Logan Webb, the breakout star. And good news, though. Good news. Speaking at the time of this article, it said they are already at work with left-hander Alex Wood, finalizing a 2-year contract. And the last I heard, it is now official with Alex Wood. And here we are at KNBR.com. Giants re-sign Alex Wood to a 2-year deal. So we're getting these guys for multi-year contracts. Giants started Monday, November 22nd, which was today, with one starter in the rotation, Logan Webb, and now at 3:23 in the afternoon, 3 trusted arms with Webb coming back and also Desclafani coming back. So in the second of seemingly consecutive transactions, the Giants re-signed Alex Wood to a 2-year, $20 million deal. According to Jeff Passan, the move came minutes after the Giants announced they'd re-signed Desclafani. So Jeff Passan drops the tweet here that the Giants are bringing back Alex Wood. And I'm thrilled about this. Alex Wood, he's just 30 years old. He was 10-4 last year. Has an injury history. And you remember, he hadn't been good for a few years. It hadn't been great anyway. And then he bounced back with a big season last year, 10-4, 3.83 ERA. And coming out of the bullpen for the Dodgers before that, he enjoyed a permanent spot in the rotation. All 26 of his appearances were starts. And he was a great stopper for the Giants. Every time the Giants would have a tough loss, it seems like Alex Wood was right there to immediately follow with a win. In fact, in games Wood started immediately following a loss, the Giants were 14-1, including Game 3 of the NLDS, in which Wood went toe-to-toe with Max Scherzer. So you have to be excited about this. Now, I know that it's not guaranteed that Desclafani and Wood are going to be great in 22 and 23. They're not pitchers who have had a history of just being awesome year after year. But, you know, whatever the Giants got going with that pitching staff, with that coaching staff as well, it just seems to be working, and you have to be excited if you're a Giants fan to have these two guys coming back. I know I am. I'd love to sign another free agent, someone like really good, like obviously either Gausman or one of these other guys would be awesome. I just don't know if the Giants are going to do that, but I think that we will probably sign another starter, maybe someone with a decent reputation who's been pretty good and could come over here and maybe have an unbelievable season, kind of like we saw with Wood and Desclafani. Neither of those signings were just like massive deals. They really weren't. Like, okay, Giants signed Alex Wood, big deal. Giants signed Desclafani, big deal. And they both turned out to be awesome for this team. So I'm glad to have them back. We'll see. It's no guarantee that they're going to be as good in 22 and 23, but I'm very optimistic that they're going to be very good and help out this team. Obviously, I mentioned earlier, Scherzer, Kershaw, Ray, Gausman, Stroman still out there as well. But the last thing I wanted to talk about before I give my final thoughts are that the Giants have DFA'd, unfortunately, a player, and it is Alex Dickerson, designated for assignment, so he'll be off the 40-man roster. After a tough year, he hit 233, 304 on base, 420 slugging, just 13 home runs and 312 plate appearances. So we'll see what happens with Dickerson. He was awesome when the Giants picked him up in 2020. Seemed like just an out of nowhere, pickup. I think he was with the Padres, and he came over here and he had a great year in 2020. An obvious guy to bring back in 21. He made it through the year, but yeah, he had some key moments, and he didn't come through in some big moments. And unfortunately, Alex Dickerson will be DFA'd. Unlikely he'll be back in a Giants uniform, although, he could go through waivers, could end up in AAA or something, and could get another chance. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. But as of now, it looks like Alex Dickerson is not in the Giants' plans, as he's been DFA'd. I really enjoyed Alex Dickerson while he was here. So kind of unfortunate news, but you know what? We got to move on and find good players. And our biggest hole is clearly the rotation, and the Giants are already plugging those holes with guys that we had last year, bringing them back. Incredibly aggressive in looking for starting pitching and already getting it done. So we'll see who else the Giants can sign throughout this offseason. It's going to be a lot of fun to see, and I'm really excited about this. So let me know what you guys think about bringing back Desclafani and Wood. I'm happy about it. Super pumped. Love it. And can't wait to see who else the Giants sign throughout the offseason. Already, the Brandon Belt, the captain, is back. Desclafani is back. Alex Wood is back. We're bringing back the band, and we're going to do it again in 2022. Let's freaking go. Let me know down below what you guys think. Hit that subscribe. Hit that thumbs up, and I would really appreciate it. We'll see y'all next time. See ya.
When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye-bye, baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park.